feature in The Princess of Wales, Concert of Hope, tomorrow night at 11:10 here on BBC1.
New Year's Eve highlights on BBC1. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier.
Let's go to work.
Do not put me to the test.
You're under attack by superior Federation force.
Shoot him!
Murder and intrigue, Miss Marple investigates.
You know of nobody who wishes you harm.
I said I couldn't think of anybody who'd want to kill me.
How many husbands has she actually had?
5.
Why did you come down here, my dear?
For revenge.
And Clive James reviews 1993.
Louise Lombard has flown in from the House of Elliot.
I'll be in command of the giant computer which will choose the man or woman of the year.
I'll be behind the giant desk as we recall the year's events.
Clive James on 1993.
First-class entertainment for New Year's Eve on BBC1.
Tomorrow at 1:15 on BBC Radio Ulster, you can hear the 1993 review of news and current affairs. Barry Cowan presents 365 Days, looking at the events which shaped life in Northern Ireland in the past year. Well, now on BBC1 Northern Ireland, tonight's Inside Ulster News. There's been a mortar bomb attack at Fintona in Tyrone. It's thought one device was fired at the town's limited opening police station. One civilian is believed to have been slightly injured in the attack, which happened 16 minutes after the IRA's 3-day Christmas ceasefire ended at midnight. A warning about terrorist firebombs has been issued by the police. They're urging shopkeepers and business owners to ensure every possible precaution against incendiaries when they open up in the morning. Traders are being urged to intensify their security and make regular checks of stock for hidden devices at closing time each day. The Republic's Prime Minister Albert Reynolds says that if the path to peace is chosen, a huge task of reconciliation would follow that will take a generation to achieve. Writing in a local newspaper, he says he's gratified by what he describes as the cross-community support that the joint declaration between the British and Irish governments has received from unionists and nationalists. 2 people have been killed on the roads here this Christmas. In Tyrone, a 16-year-old boy who was a front seat passenger in a car died when it left the Strabane to Sion Mills Road and crashed at Hamilton's Corner on Christmas night. He was Ashley Reid from Alexander Place in Sion Mills. The police in Strabane are appealing for witnesses. The car was a red Vauxhall Astra Belmont travelling towards Strabane. In Ballymoney, the man struck by a vehicle on the Knock Road on Christmas Eve was Samuel McBride from Moss-Side Gardens at Moss-Side near Armoy. The University of Ulster has commissioned the management consultancy firm Tush Ross to undertake a feasibility study into creating a new campus on the Peace Line at Springvale in West Belfast. When the scheme, which the university says could cost £100 million, was announced in September, the Secretary of State, Sir Patrick Mayhew, said the government wouldn't provide extra cash for the campus. But the university's Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Dr Harry McGuigan, said he hoped the project would go ahead when the study is completed in the spring. The next bulletin of local news here on BBC1 Northern Ireland is at 7:07 tomorrow morning. And finally tonight we'll take a look at the weather forecast. Cold and frosty with a little light sleet or snow here and there. Minimum temperature 0 Celsius with little wind. Later tomorrow morning the sleet and snow will die out and some hazy sunshine will develop by the afternoon. Maximum temperature between 3 and 5 Celsius with a freshening southerly breeze. Well, that look at the news and the weather forecast brings us to the end of local broadcasting this Christmas Sunday here on BBC1 Northern Ireland. I do hope you'll make a date to tune in and join us again at some stage tomorrow. For now, though, this is Jacqui Godfray wishing you, on behalf of those of us who are still here at Broadcasting House in Belfast, a very peaceful good night, and do sleep well.